What am I doing? What am I doing? I am signing my death wish. Anyway, hello everyone, my name is Gabby, and I am going to be live reacting to the death battle, Superman vs. Goku, number 2. I actually already know the ending, so that's not going to be such a big deal. I honestly just feel like I'm doing this. I might not even upload this, but if I do upload it, it's mostly just because I feel like there are a lot of people who watch these, and then they watch these like they're just like really like fanboy rage, and I have like none of that, so that's pretty much why I'm doing that, just so you guys can see a different perspective. So without further ado, let's get started. In 3, 2, 1.
Goku.
Superman.
Titans of power, champions of unimaginable might.
Endlessly requested to fight each other.
Again.
He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills
So
to
they're not
find out
giving
who
you
would
reasons to
win
why
a
they're
death
doing
battle.
it. It's just okay. Sure. Are they gonna do the intros again? Because that'd be cool. I like honestly the intro is like my favorite part of watching these. Because it's also really interesting if you don't know anything about them, and so like they give these nice little recaps to explain everything. Oh god, this is like big deal they're making. And I mean, this is really just, I don't know. Yeah, Master X is doing Goku again. He kind of knows doing it as well. What's he doing? Oh, I guess we'll see. What voices does he do? Or maybe it's just something. I don't know. I don't know what this movie will be, but like, geez, they're making a big deal out of this. Goku vs. Superman, the sequel. The Reckoning.
Created by Jerry Siegel and Joe Shuster, Superman entered the world on the cover of Action Comics #1 in 1938. He was the first, and his success paved the way for the superhero genre. The Man of Steel is righteous, courageous, selfless, a perfect Boy Scout.
Very inspirational, but man, does it get boring sometimes.
Siegel and Schuster were the sons of Jewish American immigrants and knew firsthand what it was like living in a world where they felt alien. Thus, this became the basis of Superman's story.
That's really
You know how
smart.
it goes.
That's cool.
His scientist dad found out his homeworld Krypton was getting a bit too explosive and sent his son off to Earth to save him. On Earth, Superman's Kryptonian cells can absorb solar radiation from the yellow sun, giving him awesome strength, speed, durability, flight, and the power to shoot heat from his eyes, which can be large enough to vaporize a planet or precise enough to perform lobotomies.
Somehow.
Superman was so powerful
Okay,
he
no, I
could
shouldn't
carry
be
entire
saying this.
solar systems on his back, or obliterate them with a sneeze. But over 75 years, Superman has changed quite a bit, including going through 2 separate reboots, which we will be focusing on today.
Retcons.
These reboots lessened his
Retcons
insane
and
power,
retcons.
not exactly by altering his abilities, but by changing his outlook. Upon discovering his alien powers, the new Superman rejected them, unintentionally instilling mental barriers on his powers, which he would work to unlock through the rest of his life.
Sort of like when you drink too much and don't
Yeah, it's
remember
like
the night
I've
before,
heard
so
them
you
say
gotta
this
spend all
before.
day figuring
Maybe
out how
because
you
this
got
is a
yourself a
repeat.
dozen kangaroos and married a lamp. Don't ask.
And then, in 1996, the world changed. Dragon Ball Z came to America.
Dragon, rock the dragon ball.
I know this isn't supposed to be funny, but it
12
is.
years prior, a mangaka, or author of Japanese comics, named Akira Toriyama introduced Dragon Ball, the story of Son
do they have
Goku
to
in his
use
quest to
Rocket
become the
Dragon?
greatest martial
Sorry, I'm
artist in
being
the
filthy
world,
weirdo here.
nay, the universe.
Like Superman, Goku was also sent to Earth from a doomed planet and possessed incredible powers. But that's pretty much where their similarities end.
Goku was primarily inspired by the Monkey King Sun Wukong from the Chinese novel Journey to the West. If you have any interest in Asian culture, I highly recommend reading it. It's inspired far more than just Dragon Ball.
Throw a stone at a shelf of anime, and odds are it hits something inspired by Journey to the West. Anyway, Toriyama was smart and knew that fighting is awesome, so Dragon Ball took off like a rocket. Sooner than you can say power levels are bullshit, Dragon Ball became a hit anime,
Is that
and
a Dragon
that
Ball
came
Z
to
Fringe
America.
reference?
Literally making its own journey to the West.
Huh?
And forever changing the childhoods of many. Dragon Ball Z became the gateway anime to many Westerners. However, since prior anime had very little success overseas due to the differences between Japanese and American cultures, the companies responsible for importing DBZ understandably feared Goku's character might seem a bit selfish and heartless to a Western audience.
Their solution?
Thank you, please.
Turn Goku into Superman.
This decision resulted in some
I'm
strange
saying,
mistranslations,
they're
such as
actually talking
labeling
about
Goku's
this
father
stuff.
as a brilliant scientist.
Oh my god, they're actually talking
I
about
don't
this.
see it.
As well as perhaps
Yay.
Goku's most famous line, which many argue actually conflicts with his true character.
Are they going to say this is
I
wrong?
am the hope of
They're
the
gonna say this
universe.
is wrong.
I am protector
If you
of the
guys see
innocent.
my other videos,
I am the
you'll know
light in
why.
the darkness. I am truth. Allied to good, nightmare to you.
It's so... See, I have no
And this
nostalgia.
is where it all began. The nerd debates, the internet wars, East versus West. Which hometown hero would triumph in a brutal fight to the end?
No.
In 2002, Wizards Magazine delivered an answer. They deduced Goku would win, stating that Superman would die to a fall from the moon to the Earth.
A decade later, the website Outskirts Battle Dome launched, dedicated to answering
This is a
versus
thing.
matches. This
This is a
time,
thing, isn't it?
Superman claimed victory. However, the chaotic debate careened out of control and eventually became banned forever.
The arguments only grew. The internet needed a solid answer.
That's
Then you gave
where
an
we came
answer,
in.
and then no one liked it? Well, I mean, there were a lot of dislikes. Right. Try listening to that with headphones. It's really cool.
However, since January 2012, Goku and Superman have continued their adventures. Superman
Oh,
gained an
is that
all-new
it?
ability called the Super Flare,
that's
which
one
jettisons all the
thing.
solar energy stored in his body, essentially turning him into a solar bomb.
It's like
However,
this-
it leaves him completely drained of his powers for the next 24 hours.
It's
As
like
such,
they
he will
saw
only use the
Death
Super
Battle.
Flare as an ultimate last resort.
It's like they cared.
Goku attained a new legendary form called Super Saiyan God.
No one
Despite
knows.
being a temporary boost, Goku's
No
body
one-
absorbed the godly
no one
power,
knows.
essentially making it his
Whatever.
new base
Whatever,
form.
they'll know
Then,
it.
after
They
mixing
can
its
do whatever
power
they
with
want.
his Super Saiyan ability, he became a Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. Oh, come
Super-
on. There had to have been a better name. Ultra Saiyan, Master Saiyan, Super Ultra, Combo,
Maximum
and Prime
Over
Saiyan.
Saiyan.
Anything but that mouthful.
These new
Maximum
powers have
Saiyan.
naturally rekindled the ultimate debate.
Is this godly Goku powerful enough to defeat Superman? Or will this just be a repeat of the past?
Well, let's end this debate once and for all. It's time for the rematch of Legends.
So why are they
It's
doing this
time
again?
For a death battle!
Like, why are they doing this again? Whatever. Time to just sit around and watch the pretty fireworks. Hey, it's the Dragon Balls. And Superman and Dragon Ball. Hi, Shenron. Something about this looks really good. Except Superman doesn't. He still looks kind of... Oh, cute. That's so. What is this, like a sequel? Use the Dragon Balls to bring back the Earth. It's like they've used that's happened before.
Hey, Superman!
Son Goku, I've been expecting you.
You can't. Oh, whatever. Don't think about it. Don't think about it. Don't think about it.
Ready for a rematch?
Pretty fireworks. Think about that. Okay, how much effort did they put into this? Holy crap! So you know what this is making me think? I want more Dragon Ball Z Bridge right now. Sorry.
This stops here.
So they're not starting from the beginning. This
I
is a
actually
sequel.
felt that.
You haven't seen anything yet.
Muscle X
Neither
it
have
is.
you.
With every step, an earthquake. With every breath, I could create a hurricane.
This is my burden. Be thankful it is not yours.
Well, it is his.
Don't get ahead of yourself, buddy. You're not the only one with that kind of power.
Is this how the transformation works in the movie? Because I don't want to be spoiled too much. Now I have blue hair.
I've seen worse.
Yeah, Super Saiyan 3. Just putting it out there. God, they're going. I feel like everyone's going to dislike this video because I'm just being so controversial. Wait, what is this? You know what music I want them to use? The one in Battle of Gods. Hero by Flow.
Out of my way. Take this. You can take it, can't you? You're too strong for your own good. Out of my way.
So everyone in SGC just died then.
This stops here. All right. Have you had your fun? I would prefer we don't accidentally destroy the Earth a second time.
I will never back down from a fight.
Oh, Muscle X. He basically, like, he's not Goku, but he is. Oh no, he's doing the...
I will beat you!
Stop it! This is over!
I'm sorry.
Right, okay. Alright, so that actually was pretty short. And it makes you wonder what the whole point of this was.
I believe this is the part where I say, I told you so.
But King Kai, I don't understand.
So that's where that's why Kaizen Echoes is in here for.
You can't beat him.
Sure I can. I'll just train harder than ever.
No, Goku. You can overcome any limit put in front of you, but his power has no limit. Even if you somehow found the power to surpass him, you wouldn't have anything left to aspire to. Do you truly want that?
No.
Nah, sounds boring. Oops. King Kai, do you have anything to eat?
Goku, I'm trying to be serious here.
What? My stomach has limits too, you know.
KO!
Whoa! Torches and pitchforks down! Before you start raging, please hear us out on this one, alright?
Goku is incredibly powerful, a skilled warrior, and a
You know
great
what,
character.
why are they-
But
what is the
Superman
point
is
of
on a
this?
completely different level, one which really doesn't belong in versus matches like these. Sure, due to the writing style of Dragon Ball, Super Saiyan God Goku's exact limits are difficult to pinpoint.
Yeah.
Also, Goku will likely achieve a new form in the future. It's just how Dragon Ball works nowadays. However, none of that is really a factor. Goku will always have limits, while Superman's maximum potential is limitless.
Don't believe us? Well, strap in, boys and girls. Let's look at how Superman breaks reality. One day, Superman was hanging out near Vega, the brightest star in the Lyra constellation.
For the record, that's 25 light years from Earth, or 147 trillion miles.
Naturally, a crisis occurred on Earth, so Superman's photographer buddy Jimmy activated his signal watch, calling for Superman's aid. And Superman arrived in a matter of minutes!
Being a comic book, the time Superman took getting to Earth is unspecified. However, the comic never mentioned or implied any large time lapse, and he arrived as the battle was ending.
Does that
Even
really
if we
count,
seriously
though?
lowballed this feat to taking 10 minutes, Superman would be traveling over 800 trillion miles per hour, over 1,000,000 times the speed of light.
And use of power
But
levels
more
got ridiculously
impressively,
high.
Jimmy's signal watch operates by emitting a high-frequency sound only Superman can hear. Which means Superman heard the signal in the vacuum of space 25 light years away. That is physically impossible. Except for Superman.
Oh, you aren't impossible? How about the time he lifted Spectre off the ground? A guy literally made up of eternity. Oh, not insane enough for you? Well then, how about the time Superman lifted a book of infinite pages? That's right, Superman lifted both eternity and infinity.
Though he did have some help from Wonder Woman and Shazam.
Hey Wiz, what's half of infinity?
Infinity.
Infinity.
Regardless, they have limits in their own strength. So while they were lifting a specific set part for each load, Superman was lifting everything else, which literally means everything else. Really, Wonder Woman and Shazam didn't even need to be there.
Superman's held a black hole, survived an explosion equal to 50 supernovas, flew through the center of a red sun, which is like tanking millions of nukes rapid fire, and once easily absorbed enough solar energy to vaporize half a galaxy.
Half a
And
galaxy.
to put an end to the Wizards magazine argument, here he is getting thrown from orbit into Earth with enough force to devastate the planet and cause nuclear winter.
So
oh
much
look, he
rage.
stood up moments later, more pissed off than hurt. Oh,
So
and by
much
the
rage.
way, none of this was pre-crisis.
Believe us, we know none of this makes any logical sense.
And hey, it's not our fault. These writers just keep making Superman the most impossibly OP guy ever. That's kind of what he's all about.
Exactly. Superman isn't just a sketch on paper. He's an ideal. Superman and Goku
That's
are
why
more
I
than
don't
just characters.
like
They
Superman.
inspire. They show us the best of what we can become. This is why people get so passionate about this debate.
Goku's the epitome of a
Oh, they use
self-made
super
man in
footage.
spirit and personal goals.
Oh,
he
that's
inspires
that's
people to work
nice.
hard to achieve
That's
dreams.
nice.
To many, Goku is proof that there is no struggle that cannot be overcome.
And the world of
Yeah.
Dragon Ball fits
Yeah.
this mold. Every obstacle Goku faces in Dragon Ball has a limit he can overtake.
Or
Even
Gohan.
those called gods in his universe can be
Or
defeated
Gohan.
and surpassed.
And that is where Superman breaks this matchup. His world just doesn't fit the same mold.
Superman is an all-powerful being who is only weak to alien radiation
crap,
and
there is
supernatural
so much
magic.
time to spend
he is
just
not
doing
meant
this.
to be relatable.
Just
He is
talking
not
about
meant
this.
to lose. While Goku's story is one of a man trying to be the best warrior he can be, Superman's is the story of a god trying to live amongst men. It's not about if he loses a fight, but whether or not he's doing the right thing.
I don't know. I think I like
That's
the first,
why he
the
stands
moral
for
of the
truth,
first one a
justice,
bit
and
more.
freedom. That's why he doesn't wear a mask. That's why he's called the Superman.
But hey, we know some of you out there have some questions, so let's knock them out of the park right now.
Oh god.
Technically, if Goku could find a way to draw energy across multiverses, his Spirit Bomb could possibly achieve the kind of limitless power to match Superman. But not only would that take way too long to charge, providing Superman with plenty of time to kill him thousands of times over, the Spirit Bomb does not hurt anyone pure of heart.
Oh, yeah,
like
right.
Superman.
Gohan, you have to bounce it back. If you don't have any evil in you, you'll be okay.
Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan was about on par with Golden Frieza. When asked about Golden Frieza's
That's
power
a-
level at
it's a
panel,
joke.
Frieza's
It's a
voice
joke.
actor said that since
It's a
Frieza
joke.
was a nice guy, it's probably 100 quintillion. Which is a pun,
Okay,
because
good.
power levels
Okay,
are
good.
nothing more than a big joke.
Okay, good.
Superman has been beaten in battle before, when he was still learning. Saying Superman should lose because he lost to Doomsday is the equivalent of saying Goku should lose because he was one shot by Raditz. We are looking at these characters at their maximum potential, not from some random point in their timelines.
Goku may have divine ki now, but it's still ki, not magic.
Ki may be spiritual in nature, but it's still a natural source of living energy even Superman possesses. In fact, Dragon Ball emphasizes a clear
So much
difference between
hate.
Ki and
There is going to
magic.
be so much
And if
hate.
Goku did destroy the sun or the planet, he can't survive in the vacuum of space.
Yeah.
Superman can and could always just fly to another yellow sun, or even a blue one, which boosts his powers even faster.
Ultimately, Goku versus Superman comes down
It's
to
a
a difference of
stupid
limits
argument.
and purpose.
It's a
What
stupid
happens when you
argument.
pit a man with the power to break any limits against a being with no limits in the first place?
Yeah, this is
Well,
in the first
only one has limits to give at all. But that's exactly what makes him such a memorable character.
Think about it. If you had a Goku that was as powerful as Superman, would you even want him?
The winner is Superman.
Fucking Superman.
Is that it?
Next time on Death
Might
Battle.
as well keep watching. Knuckles Yuketa versus. Okay, it's just Knuckles versus.
Hey everybody, I'm Chad. I play
Okay,
Broomstick.
just Knuckles.
Ben, I play
It's a
Wiz,
Knuckles
and
versus Knuckles.
Thank you guys so much for watching the episode. If you guys enjoyed
Okay,
it,
I'm
make
just
sure you
gonna
drop a
stop
like
it because
and
this
subscribe.
is just stuff. Yeah, okay. Cool. Yeah, it was just a repeat. I don't know why they did that. What was the point? I mean, I didn't have a problem with this in the first place, so it wasn't such a big deal to me. It's just like, yeah, the whole point is Superman is crazy overpowerful, and the whole point is he is overpowered and he can do whatever the hell they want. With Goku, like, the only time that there was really just sort of like, Goku can just do whatever was, well, early Dragon Ball and, like, Super Saiyan 3. It was just like, Goku has a new form now because reasons, yay, Goku. But yeah, no, this argument was stupid. Everyone just needs to be quiet about it. It has probably caused so much rage, but if everyone just realized that, take the word of Team 4-Star, power levels are bullshit. And I don't just mean that in terms of Dragon Ball Z, I mean in terms of just generally. Trying to compare people and trying to decide who's stronger, for me, it just seems like a waste of time. I know a lot of people do like it. And, you're allowed to like it. I'm not saying you're not. It's just, realize that you're basically skating over water and none of this really matters. So hopefully, judging by the amount of dislikes, people don't really agree with me, but whatever. People have different opinions, and this is the internet, and this was divisive, and the fact they had a rematch almost implied that they were trying to make Goku win this time and give some reason for it. But nah, it was fun. I guess I should actually say the animation and stuff looked really good. Superman's face was a bit off, but everything else was like really good. Like so much production quality went into that, and I'm like, Jesus. Don't know how they're gonna top that. Maybe they don't want anything to top that. But I'm not such a fan of Death Battle. I watch it now and then, but it looked cool. It definitely looked cool. So yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think it was still crap? Do you think these guys on the internet, whose opinion is apparently like worth something, if they are worth anything at all, do you think it was important? Do you think this outcome made sense? I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty much all I had to say. So anyway, you guys have fun. Just remember, doesn't mean anything in the end. Don't get too pissed off. It'll be fine. This is Gabby, signing out. Bye, guys.